So let's just look at this problem all together. Okay, let's move this and make it bigger. Okay, so this problem is called the valid parentheses. So let's read this all together. Given string S contain just those parentheses, right? Determine if the input is valid or not. So basically, this problem also have another name. It's just called like brackets, balanced brackets or something like that. Balanced brackets. So the input is valid if those are two conditions that we need to pay close attention to. The first one is the open brackets must be closed by the same type of the brackets. The second is the open brackets must be closed in the correct order. So they give some examples. So this one is true. I'm gonna change the pen color. This one is true, right? So we have a open parenthesis, right? And those are true. One open follow the same type of close. One open follow the same type of close. And this one is not because it doesn't have the closing one. And this one is not closed either because like I said, the open brackets must be closed by the same type, and the open brackets must be closed in the correct order. This is the ordering is not correct. Okay, and this one is correct. Open, open, close, close, and with the correct order. So now let's write down our algorithm. So I kind of want to, let's look at the constraints since I didn't. So the constraint is here, it only contains these three, right? Yep. Okay, so let's keep working on this. So I want to see, let's understand what the algorithm is. It's a set of well-defined instructions, and those well-defined instructions in our case can be turned into code, right? So that's it. So now let's see a valid, or we can say balanced brackets. If I can make my spelling work. Brackets, right? Let's see this. Oh, my funky. So this is the valid, right? And now our algorithm is gonna be, so it's a set of well-defined instructions. The step one will be, we are going to iterate the input string. If we encounter an open bracket, put it onto the stack, right? Okay, the second step, we encounter when we encounter a closed bracket, we pop the top item of the stack off. So for example, I want to give you a clear, so like let's, for example, this is our stack, and then we have different, right? So we push all the open brackets onto the stack, and then now when we're looping through, when we're iterating through this stream, and we encounter this closed bracket, right? We pop this one off and compare with this, right? So we pop off the item and compare it with the closed bracket. If they don't match, it is not valid. All right. So we keep doing this when we're looping, we keep comparing, right? We compared this one, and this one. And if the stack is empty, right? It's valid, right? We already popped everything off. Okay, so now we come to the special cases. So let's say we have this, and then we don't have that one, right? So the stack, so if the stack is not empty, it is invalid, right? Another special case is we only have the close bracket, right? It is invalid. Yep. I think that's pretty much it. Let me think what else we need to cover. Oh, so we have a case like this. For people like me who sometimes have a hard time thinking about details, like, so if we have this, we put this onto the stack, and then we encountered a close, and if they match, balanced. We encounter another open one, and then we encounter a closed one, we pop it off and compare, they match, right? So it works. Our algorithm works for this case also. For this case also. Okay. So first we need to iter through the input string. If we encounter open bracket, we put it onto the stack. When we encounter a closed one, we pop the top of the item of the stack off and compare it with the closed bracket. If they're the same type, right, we if they don't match, it's not valid. If they match, and it is, if they match, right, we just keep popping whatever on the stack until the stack is empty, then it's valid. Special cases it's not, this one is, yeah, so if the stack is not empty, right, so it's invalid, we know that. And when we don't even have a open bracket, only have a closed one, we know the stack is empty, right? So we need to be able to deal with this special case. And I think that's our algorithm. Now let's move to our implementation.